Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Monday yesterday. Today is Tuesday, January 9th, 2024, and it is the day D for instrumentals. It's day 2. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you are here in school. Once again, the energy so many of you guys bring to school is wonderful. It's positive. I heard a nice little story about one of your families. Some of you guys have some younger siblings who don't even attend John Beck, but there happened to be one parent who just shared with me that their little almost baby, kind of 2-year-old, had shared love, care, and encouragement. Now, of course, what was interesting was that, no 2-year-old is going to be coming to school on a regular school day. So after looking into it, it turned out that this parent's kid, who does attend John Beck, had taught love, care, and encouragement. How cool is that, right? When I say take love, care, and encouragement and bring it outside of the school into the community, that's one great way to do it, right? Teaching our youngest kids who might one day become John Beck students, about love, care, and encouragement, to say those words, to maybe even learn the sign that goes with love, care, and encouragement. So how cool is that? I love that. Now, with that, don't forget we've got 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful to yourself as well as to others. Be proud of the things that you guys do. And when you reflect about it at the end of the day, hopefully you've given yourself credit and that you're proud of having done the right thing even when nobody else is looking. Also, be responsible with your hands and your feet. The words that come out of your mouth, hopefully they're helpful, not hurtful. And speaking of the words that come out of your mouth, keep into your promises, right? If you promise you're going to do something, do it, right? Sometimes we do forget it, and that's okay, but don't intentionally forget about it, okay? And finally, show that you're ready to learn, ready to be the best version of yourself. Now, yesterday, I did ask many of you guys to think about a few changes we're making in the cafeteria, and by and large, it's making a difference. How cool is that? In one day, some of you guys are making a difference. Now, I did say last Friday we started a new streak, which was no spills. 400, almost 450 students coming into the cafeteria and leaving, and not a single spill. Especially if when we're taking our trays to the trash can. Well, unfortunately, that streak did not last. Yesterday, things got better, but we did have at least 1, maybe 2 spills. So what does that mean for today on a Tuesday? It means we get to start that streak all over again. Hopefully, you guys are still going to listen to the ladies in the cafeteria when they ask you to clean up, right? Hopefully, you're going to take their advice and put the caps onto your milk. Hopefully you're going to remember to pick up not just your trash, but the trash that other people may have forgotten on the floor, on the table, those kinds of things. They're going to pause and have you do that. And then they will send you to the trash can. Not by running, but by walking. And hopefully if we make it through today without any spills, we can notch that as a first day in a streak. And hopefully we'll keep that streak alive on Wednesday. Okay? So that's one thing. I know that things have improved, but unfortunately our streak did not last. Hopefully we can start a brand new streak today. The other thing too is our foot traffic. Most of you guys remembered to try to use the wider paths in the cafeteria to walk. Some of you guys are remembering that maybe now is not the right time to be giving people hugs and high fives, especially if you're holding a tray full of food. Okay, and that's nice. I know that some of you guys are still working on it, but those of you guys who are making the effort, I see you. Thank you so much. The ladies in the cafeteria, Mr. Dave, they all thank you. The other thing too is about our volume. Many of you guys are remembering to keep it at a level 1. I know that it's hard to do, especially because it's hard to hear each other when our sound waves are bouncing off of that hard wall. It's hard, I get it. And even when we're talking, all of us talking at a level 1, it can still be really loud, which is actually the best reason for why we shouldn't bring ourselves to level 2 or 3. Just keep it at a level 1. And if we are in that wonderful position to celebrate somebody's birthday, we're going to sing it out loud, or we're going to sing it in a whisper. And if you remember the last time we did it in a whisper, it actually sounded pretty good. So I want you to keep doing that. All right? Okay, now, no major announcements. The only thing I did want to say is that I know that those of us who are involved with the school musical, Willy Wonka's Kids, I know you guys are moving along. Congratulations to those who got the parts that they wanted. Congratulations to those who are sticking it through and you're going to be a part of the show. I can feel that energy coming from you guys. I think we've got a really good play, and I'm just excited to see where it goes. And it all starts with our wonderful directors, Mrs. Harmon Argolsky, as well as Mrs. McLean. And none of the things that they do matters any bit unless we have amazing kids, some 5th and 6th graders who are part of that musical. So big shout out to you guys. Keep it up. You know, I know that it might not feel like you know what this whole play, this whole musical is going to be like, but stick with it, grind together, and eventually the final product will come together. Last but not least, if you see Dr. Herman, our new school counselor, in the hallways greeting you guys, in the cafeteria, popping into your classrooms, make sure you give her some love, care, and encouragement, which does leave me to this. I mean it every time I say it, to you, and I mean you. I love you, I care about you, and I'm here to encourage you. Go ahead, spread the message, spread what love looks like, what care looks like, and what encouragement looks like, not just in the words, not just in that sign language, but in action. Okay? All right, I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day.